Hey everybody, it's Janice with Creating Through Chaos. I'm going to start this project off with this sign that I got at Dollar Tree. It's a chalkboard with the buffalo check background. I'm going to paint the chalkboard part in the center with some white acrylic paint. You could use chalk paint if that's what you have. Once that is on there and it is drying, I am going to take this home cutout that I got, I believe this was at Dollar Tree. I'm going to paint this with a reddish pink color. Once I have that all painted, I'm going to take the sign back and I'm going to put some Mod Podge on it and let that Mod Podge dry. Once that Mod Podge is fully dry, I'm going to take this napkin that has watermelons on it. I'm going to lay that right on top of that white part only. Get it to where I want it, make sure that it's all even and all facing the same direction, and I have the pattern on there that I want. And then I'm just going to take a piece of parchment paper and I'm going to lay that over the top, and then I'm going to iron this napkin right onto here. This napkin is part of my summer napkin bundles. And I'm just going to use the iron. You can use any iron that you have on high heat with no steam. You don't have to have a special iron for any of this. And just making sure that I get every edge of this so that that napkin is fully adhered to that white spot. And then I am going to take some scissors and cut off the excess. I started sanding first, but realized I should probably take the excess off. So I cut off that excess, and then I'm just going to take a sander and a nail file and sand off the excess paper on this, all the way around the whole thing. Once I have that all sanded off, I'm going to put a coat of Mod Podge over the top of the napkin. So I'm just going to use a foam brush and a light coat of Mod Podge and go all the way across the whole thing, making sure that it's all sealed. Then I'm going to take that home sign that I painted, and I use some Aleene's tacky glue, and I'm going to glue that right to the center of the sign on top of the napkin. So I'm just going to cover the back of that with some of that glue and then center that in the sign. And now I didn't really like the red because I felt like it kind of got lost in the design of the napkin, so I decided to change it to black. So I'm just going to use a small paintbrush and just go back over the red and make it all black. And now I feel like it stands out a little bit more and you can actually read it. You could leave yours red, you could do yours a green. It's totally up to you, but I just really wanted mine to be black and have it stand out more. Once I had that all painted, I'm going to take some ribbons that I have cut into strips and I'm going to make a bow. So I'm just going to use a bunch of different colored ribbons. So I got some pink and some green and some red with the white on it. And I'm just going to start making an X with these ribbons. And you can use any pattern that you want. It's totally up to you. And then I had this pom-pom ribbon. I'm going to lay that on the top as well and kind of crisscross them all. And then once I have them all crisscrossed, I am going to tie off the center with a piece of twine. Once I have them all bundled together, I'm just going to cut off the excess and make them all even. Then I'm going to take that bow and I'm just going to use the twine that I had, tied them together with just to tie this on to the hanger from the sign. I'm just making sure I tie that nice and tight, and then I can cut off the excess. Once I have that on there, I'm just going to take a button and I'm going to add that to the center of my bow. And that is it. This project is done. I think it turned out so super cute. I love all the colors in it, and it just screams summer. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this project. I hope it inspires you to make one.